Good morning, we're here for our Azure drop. Here we go. So how does this process go? We get here and what do? Carry the boxes up. Okay, so we get the boxes out of a big truck on the side of the road at someone's house, and then we all work together to divide it out by last name. And then this drop is large, so they stagger the time, so whoever has larger orders comes first, and then later on are the ones with like 1 or 2 things. So we help unload the truck, divide it all out, and then we get to grab our things and go home. So it's like a community-wide, or whoever's here helps, and we get our produce all the way from Oregon, from Azure Standard. So all of our stuff that we ordered today is organic, and in a little bit I'll show you what we have, and I'll also show you what I got at the produce auction, because that's still sitting in the kitchen because I haven't done too much with it yet, have I? No. So here's the truck. Here's the truck. Things come on pallets, and then we just stand in line and deliver. Hey guys, welcome back. I told you I would show you what was on the Azure Standard truck, and so we're going to take a look together. And then I also have on here some things that I picked up this week as well, so I will show you everything. So here we go. Today I got 25 pounds of cane sugar. A lot of my canning recipes have been calling for a ton of sugar, and I don't generally have sugar in the house, so I got a whole bunch. Apparently I'm going to be canning a lot. So I also got 25 pounds of pinto beans and 25 pounds of black beans. We do dried beans, and then I'm going to pressure can them up so that they're ready to go. Not today, because you'll see why. All right, I also am gonna try out a bunch of different kinds of rice for measure. So I just got 5 pounds of each. I have jasmine brown rice, baking powder here. That's not rice, that's just there. But we use a lot of baking powder. For rice, I also have the brown basmati rice. This one's a sweet brown rice, wild rice blend, and a plain brown rice. I think that's all the rices, and they were on sale, so I just was like, this is a perfect time to try them all and see which one's our favorite, because then I can go back and buy a 25 or 50 pound bag of whatever rice we decide. Because back here they also sell these big buckets, and then you can put a gamma lid on top and unscrew them. So that's what we're going to be storing some of our things in. Then we have a gallon of coconut oil, hey bud, a gallon of clover honey, and then 2 gallons of orange blossom honey. This is really good in tea. And then a great place to get all your spices, Azure. They have really great prices. So I got, I think this is what, a pound of onion powder, a pound of my favorite salt, sea salt. Then we'll switch over, oh, I have this huge thing. So it's so funny because a pound in different things is totally different. So this is a pound of onion powder, but this is a pound of basil. So basil takes up a lot more space because it's lighter. So it always makes me laugh every time I get spices because I never know how much I'm going to be getting. So that is a lot of basil, but we'll go through it really quickly. I'll be getting more salt next time. I was just trying to get by, and then I'm going to try some of their pink Himalayan salt. A lot of people really like that one. That's the only one I've ever tried, so I was going with that. We eat oatmeal every Tuesday, so we've never tried steel cut oats, but I want to switch our family over there for the health benefits. So we started with 5 pounds. If we like it, I'll get 50 pounds next month. And we also have rolled oats, certified gluten-free. They have that there. Then I got some oxygen absorbers to use with our buckets, and then I'm going to be dehydrating a lot of foods, and you can just drop one in your mason jar and you put the lid on to help it last longer. We are dairy free, so we have some allergy free chocolate chips. I got 10 pounds because there's never enough with little people around, especially with the holidays coming. And then all kinds of flours. So once again, I kind of am trying a few different flours this time. Then next time I'll be able to buy the bulk of whatever kind of flour we want to try. We've been grain-free, gluten-free for almost a year, and I've decided that I'm going to start a sourdough starter, so that way it's more nutritious and easier on our tummies, because we really do miss, especially coming up with the holidays, some good old bread and some pastries and different things. So I decided if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. So we're trying different flours out. I know it was recommended by my cousin and a few other people. This it's organic, unbleached, all-purpose flour. So I got 20 pounds of that. And then I'm trying some a whole wheat pastry flour, a ultra refined organic bread flour, and then this other one is whole white wheat bread flour. Y'all, this is like, don't like quote me on any of this flour stuff, because this is all new to me. This is all things that were recommended. I try from different people. So some people love certain things. Next time I really want to get the flour that I can't even think of what it's called, but where I will grind it myself. So I have a Vitamix that does grind flour. It was just too much of a learning curve all at once this time, so I just went with the pre-ground things. And then lastly, I have apple cider vinegar. And then I do have a 40-pound bag of... Yeah?
I want to try.
You want to try it? Okay.
Yeah.
Just a second.
I want to try.
Okay. Anyway, so then we also have a 40-pound bag of laundry soap that we already took down to the basement. So, hold on 1 second. I gotta check on him. What do you want? You want to try what?
Yeah.
Okay. What? Hey, I'm back. All right. Okay, so then I also today stopped by, it's called Mount Olympus Berry Farm. It's like a market farm near local to me, no, local to our house, not far away. And they have, what they do is they have like a stand, but then they also have, they go to different farmers markets over the weekend. So then on Wednesdays, they have all the leftover things from the farmer's market, and you can come and get as much as you want, $5 a bag. So I went over there and I got a bag of bell peppers, a bag of hot peppers, mostly jalapenos and poblanos, a bag of celery, a bag of Swiss chard, and it's like greens. So there's 3 bags of it, some Swiss chard, some kale, different things like that. This is a bag of red bell peppers and a bag of eggplant. So this may look like a lot, because it is, but I'm gonna chop the celery and dehydrate it. And I'm gonna do with the greens, I'm going to either freeze them or dry them, just depends on how much time we get to get things through the dehydrator. They'll dry pretty quick, so it won't take too long. We're also gonna dehydrate the peppers. And then with the eggplant, we're gonna chop them, and I'm gonna can it with some summer squash to make ratatouille. So, never made it, but I went there and they had tons of eggplant, and I have gotten eggplant the last few times I went, and I've made a roasted eggplant, roasted carrot, roasted onion. I blend it all up and make a soup with it, but I've made enough of that. I don't need any more. I canned it up. So I was like, I don't know what else. I want to help you out, but I don't know what to do with this eggplant. So she said, try the ratatouille. Otherwise, I can roast it and freeze it. But I got the size that would be fine to cut in slices, and like, I don't know, like coin-shaped ones, and drop them into a jar and can it with summer squash. So that's my plan for that. And then back behind here is what we got Monday at the produce auction. I'll do another video about all the things, like I don't know. So let me know any questions you have about produce auctions. But this is what I got. I got a lot of tomatoes. So I got, what is it, 7? Was it 7 boxes of canning tomatoes? And I paid $16 a box for those, which is a really great deal. And then I also got 2 boxes of Romas for $11 a box. And each box I weighed them, they're right around 30 pounds. So that was a really great deal. My tomatoes, they are doing as good as they can out there. We went home to Nebraska for 2 weeks, And so I just really missed the mark on getting a lot of things done with them, pruning and really taking good care of them. And we've just been eating everything fresh from the garden. I've only been able to can really one thing that came from the garden, and we've already pretty much ate what I canned. So we're done. But we got that, and then my friend Lori, who's here visiting, she got some onions and sweet potatoes. I got these little deals of potatoes. I can't even remember. I think I got them because they were, I think, $1.25 for the 2 of these little things, and I was like, I'll get those. We'll eat potatoes. And then I also got a box of summer squash because it was only $4. So my mama raised me right. If there's a good deal, I can't help myself. I just have to do it. So it's gonna work out because I'm gonna chop up the summer squash. All of mine died from squash bugs, so all my zucchini and everything are done. Not my trombonzino squash, that's still going, but that's a different kind of squash. But these I'm gonna chop up and can with the eggplant. So I think that's all the stuff that I got. My plans today, because we are leaving for the Homesteaders of America conference tomorrow. So this all has to be dealt with before we leave. So my plan is I'm going to freeze my 2 boxes of Romas. I would love to get everything done, but I just don't have the time to get that done yet. So I'm gonna freeze the Romas, and I will make ketchup, and I'm gonna make spaghetti sauce with those. And then as much as I can, I'm going to make the rest of them diced tomatoes. That way they're more versatile for different things. So yeah, I just wanted to share like the plan with everything that I did get, not just that I got a bunch of stuff and it's gonna go bad, but sometimes it's helpful to hear what other people are doing because that's where I get my ideas too. I can let you know what flowers we like, what rice our family decides, and we'll share our next Azure haul. I don't know if we'll do it again this month or if we'll wait till next month. With the holidays coming, I'm thinking we'll probably get one more round from Azure. They come once a month. So if you have any questions about Azure or ideas on different things, ways to preserve different things, you can go ahead and ask. And then I'll make another video, so if you have any questions about produce auctions, go ahead and drop those down in the comment box, and I will do my best to help you out. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Bye.